All right, good morning. Getting ready to get started here. Fingers crossed that that technology is going to be our friend this morning. All right. We got this. Let's see if we got this. Yes. All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and get started and see how long we can get through our time together this morning. My hope is that, fixing this camera, my hope is that we get to learn the Taoist yin exercise for the heart. That was my focus for today and hopes. My gosh, sorry, I just keep making you guys all crooked, huh? Hopefully that's better. All right. So let's start to wake up the body while everyone is here. And we have no blue screen. Some positive chi. No blue screen today. All right, let's start waking up the body. Let's just swing the arms. The heel can come up. Really start to try to put some momentum into swinging the arms. They're still loose. Do not want them rigid. Woo. And maintaining balance. If I could do that, I'm losing balance here. Early in the morning, balance is not my friend. Right, good. Slow down. And let's just do oh my gosh. In yin yoga, it's called a dangle. So it's basically a forward fold where I'm just going to hang there wherever you may hang. And you're not going to lock your knees. So you want to have your knees be a little loose. Hands are going to come up. Swing down and hang. Releasing that tension in the back. Grab elbows. And slowly, let's roll back up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Whew. hair's all over the place already. Well, we're gonna take this off. Be a distraction. All right, good. Let's do a little bit. We're gonna move into purging. Move so we get you to the heart section. For purging, we're gonna do dropping the post, so a little bit different. Remember that when we do this exercise, it's at your own comfort level, so you should not be experiencing pain. Yes, things can be challenging, they're not necessarily easy, but they should not be painful. So for dropping the post, we're gonna just bounce on our heels, and as much and as little as you'd like. So this is just me gently tapping my heels. I could really go up and bounce on my heels if I feel comfortable. Got some snap, crackle, pop happening. Or just back to normal. And then our hands are gonna come along the sides, gathering energy. Come up on our toes and drop, releasing that energy. Let's go up again. Drop. One more time. Good. Let's bounce again. And up, down, up, down. One more, up, down. Ooh, balance not my friend this morning. The mic is okay. All right. And last but not least, let's just give it a good shake. This is why dance parties are good for Qigong. Shake the legs. Ooh. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake. Good. All right. Now that we're purged, let's just get into Wuji posture and settle in for a little bit. I just realized you guys are a little closer than normal. So let's push you back a little bit. There you go. Get my mat back a little bit. So, Wuji posture. Settling into our breath. It's a pretty active waking up of the body and purging. Good. Let's bring our hands down in front of the lower dantian. We're ready to start our practice. So I'm going to teach you the heart. So this week we've been able to do the lung, the liver. We're going to do the heart. Next week we will finish off doing the kidneys and the spleen. But let's see if we can at least get the heart exercise done today. So feet are a little bit wider than we do for Wuji posture. So almost like a lunge situation here. Feet are facing forward, knees are slightly bent. Hands are going to be right in front of the body. Let's start with right underneath, left on top. And what's going to happen is we're going to turn. My hands are still, just carry your hands with me this way. And what's going to basically occur is this top hand's going to come up here. And this bottom hand is going to come down. Now the one thing I want you to see is that I'm forming essentially a T with my hands. So that's what I'm going to see on each side as this happens. So this is the heart posture that we're looking for. And then let's just come back from that posture and go over to, I'm going to my left again. So over to the left, top hand up. Right hand, and come back. And let's do that one more time. Now the trick is we're gonna need to alternate and go to the other side. So when we're alternating, what we wanna do is this hand that is forming the bottom part of the T is gonna wanna be on top so that it's ready to transition above. So when I'm coming down now, this hand is gonna be the bottom. Moving over and forming my other T. Heart meridian runs up these arms. So having this curvature is really important here. So that's why it's up here, not like this. We want to activate that meridian. So once again, recognizing this is my top, over. My top, over. And as you get familiar with it, focus on feeling this energy ball as you're carrying it down and over. It should be this ball-like motion, carrying it through to the other side. Good. This is the heart. Excess emotion of the heart. It's anxiety, deep-rooted anxiety. Also excess joy when you have too much passion or too much excitement about something at an unhealthy, unbalanced level. And let's go ahead and do one more on this side, and one more on this side, and come back down. You know, as we're doing these motions, I think it's important to remind you that it's about intention, you know, where we're sending the intention of the energy, just like all the other days in practice, as we've been doing the 1 through 4, doing the breath work, doing Wuji posture. It's all about intention. So if you mess up the hands, don't worry about it. Just Imagine that you're nourishing the heart, you're moving the hands, you have that arm in that arch position, so you're activating the full meridian, and that's what's important. All right, let's see if we remember the other ones. Let's move into the lungs. So hands are gonna come up to the chest. We're gonna push out and gather in, out, and in. And if you want to incorporate the sound on the out, three more. Down to the lower dantian. Moving into the liver. Bottom half of my body is in that Wuji stance. Right hand tucked by the waist. Left hand extended. Slowly alternating, remembering to bring that elbow back beside the body. One more on each side. And bring the hands down. Good. All right. Let's regulate today with a treat because we still have the camera. Let's do some golden ball. So golden ball, which is everybody's favorite, hands here, imagining that we have a golden river of energy, of chi, coming up to our waist. Our hands are just gently gliding in that river. And we're going to gather a ball out of that river and rise it up. Make it bigger. Make it smaller. Bring it in. Push it out. And take it back down. Gather a new ball. Rise it up. Make it bigger. Make it smaller. Bring it into the chest. Push it out. And take it back down. Gather. Bigger. Smaller. Bring it into the chest. Push it out. Take it back down. Let's continue. Let's do 3 more repetitions and we'll meet back at the lower dantian. Take a few deep breaths, letting the energy just settle into that lower dantian. Taking notice of how your body feels, any sensations you may be feeling as the energy is traveling through those meridians that you've opened up. Maybe it feels like this really subtle humming, very nurturing. Place one hand on top of the other. Bring the feet closer together. Allowing the body to rock and sway if it feels called, as we seal and truly settle our practice. Essentially packing away that extra energy that we cultivated for a rainy day. Coming back to stillness. Thank you for joining me today. Next week, we will continue on this journey as we close out. It's day 120. So I think we have like another week and a half. And then after that, we will have some makeup sessions, including day 107 that happened earlier this week that we had massive technical difficulties. I couldn't even figure it out. And some of the other ones, I think we had 2 other days. I think it was like day 74 and day 99 that we had tech issues that I couldn't get on live. So you will have 120 days, I promise you, by the end of this, probably more if you've been engaging in this practice. But thank you for showing up this week. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for cultivating your chi, because we had the equipment work today. Woohoo! And next week, the new video card is arriving, so hopefully we can put that at rest. So maybe we might have a couple of shaky days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but hopefully Thursday and Friday will end the week strong. So have a beautiful weekend, rest, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye.